geeks! It's good to see you here at Supporting Roles. My name is Shauno, pronoun she, they.
I'm Joe, pronoun she, they.
I'm Connor, pronouns he, him.
I'm Travis, pronouns he, him.
And I'm Amanda, pronouns she, her.
I am here with the Illuminated Outcasts. We are dealing with a lot of shenanigans happening within the Feywild, but I'm sure that Cliff wants to fill you in. Go ahead, Cliff.
All right, so we successfully got McCree back. He's here and he's cute as heck.
Woo, owlbear!
And now that we're at this point in this time, it's time we make good on our end of the deal. Newberry was very helpful in getting us our boy back, and so now we have to do the best that we can to get Newberry to the material plane and convince elders of such. We begin to set off on adventure part 2 here in the Feywilds, with our new, lovely, awesome returned owlbear. Make our way over through the course of travel, all the way to, basically another city. That's the best way to put it. Arrived there, Newberry's like, dog, don't be worrying. I'm basically like chill with everybody here. Don't even stress it. And so we're like, oh, cool. This will be like the easiest thing ever we do then. Show up. Turns out Newberry is not chill with anybody here. Haven't got like the full story yet, but context clues just lead us to believe Newberry did some not amazing things, and the repercussions of that are now there's this dude with pink hair, bright green skin, looks great, but is trying to kill us actively.
Not necessarily kill us actively, but get to Newberry and is like, I'll deal with you fucks later.
You're right. Maybe not kill us actively. Impale Newberry with everything they have, though.
I tried to be polite.
It's true.
You did. Valiant effort.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
Valiant effort.
And so when the
barbarian goes for a diplomatic thing, you know you're in for something.
One moment of combat later, where the opposing side is doing everything they can to stab Newberry, and Newberry is doing everything they can to not be stabbed. A couple rounds of that go by until eventually we've talked this figure off a ledge. And hey, maybe we could be a little bit more diplomatic, talk things through. After a moment of negotiations, convincing, apologies on Newberry's behalf over and over and over again, we are eventually given a direction to Zelzion, given a way to get there.
But before you get there, something important did happen that was the crux of that, which was GS pulling out her loot.
Yes.
And that gentleman, Amar Jaeth, recognized the loot and was like, I'll let you do this if I can see the loot for a minute.
That's right.
And he said something important along the lines of try not to forget your life and become a slave to your craft.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be a little familiar with this loot.
Yeah.
He mended the loot a little bit, right? Like when he grabbed it, it fixed.
No, he looked at looked at it. Okay. Looked at where it was repaired.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Cool. In exchange for this concerning moment, potentially, we'll see. He was like, step in my bath, man. And we're like, what? But we do. His little pool in the center, and makes the water glow, and he teleports us basically right to Zelzion.
Seemed legit.
Man, if
Which is
anyone
cool.
ever wondered why we have Travis do cliff notes,
yep.
Now
You're
you
getting
know.
You're getting it.
Yep. If you see the previous episode and then you watch the recap, it makes all the sense.
And so he's got this bathroom portal to Zelzion. We go over there. It's very cool. Zelzion is not at all who I thought he was going to be, which is very cool. He's this like old human wizard is the best way to put it. Super talented with arcane arts.
Basically Gandalf,
old as dirt
who
human
I know
being.
it's not a human. Okay. Get off me, Tolkien fiends.
And so he was really cool. The conversation was mostly a get to know you experience between the two of us. We asked him a whole lot of questions and whatnot, and some of these came back with like the pretty specific detailed answers, and other ones of these were just vague as hell. Wizards, man. There was slight reference made to Thevana's rock. Thevana checked it because we were, long story short, giving a big overcap review of Illuminated Outcasts and some things we've done. Dragons came up.
Let's be real. When she gets bored and you guys get talky, she is playing with the owlbear and playing with her rock. It's
Yep.
like the two things she does.
Yep.
But the
Other
theory
barbarians
came out
sharpen
that when
weapons.
we learned that the rock was cracked, that potentially the cracks are more than just cracks, but what if they're like a map to the next dragon? And so upon a little bit of comparison, maybe that's a future plot point we can start exploring later down the line. But the cracks are purposeful where they're at. It's something we figured out, which is very
so cool.
The light like glints through. It's cool.
Mhm.
It's cool. Hey, Thevana had a good thought, guys. That's twice.
That
She's
is
trying
twice.
to be diplomatic. Come on.
We're getting there.
I had a
that's
nickel
more
every
than
time
it was
that-
a couple sessions ago.
If I had a nickel every
Now-
time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels.
nickels.
It's weird that it happened
Now
twice,
GS
right?
is gonna go Leroy Jenkins into a fight.
Yep.
And just
I
like
mean,
fall
to be
down.
fair,
Yep.
yeah.
And
and
so,
immediately just
I want to argue.
Unconscious.
GS and Kara have gone Leroy Jenkins even more than Thevana, which is kind of
Yep.
comical.
So
Yeah,
now
no.
officially
tracks.
with everything going on here with Zelzion, with meeting him, with explaining our situation and why it is that we want to be meeting with him in the first place. We didn't quite get there, but if I had to guess, he's gonna make us do some things for him, and then once that's all set, maybe we'll talk about getting Newberry and us back into the material plane. So we'll see.
Yeah.
yes. So illuminated outcasts. You stand within this, I wouldn't say massive study, but higher ceilings filled with books and baubles, potions and potents. The maps strewn across the table. Thevana's rock cracked and pointing away, curving a bit and heading north within your material plane map. Zelzion looks over at Newberry within their summer Eladrin look and goes, huh. Newberry, you've definitely made some interesting friends. They're very handy, aren't they? Indeed. And you don't have the papers anymore. And Newberry sort of looks crestfallen for a moment. I'm sorry. No. They got out of my hands. I mean, if there wasn't such a ban on having information and that everybody could have the information, I don't think this would be a problem in the first place. Seeing Zelzion's face for a moment, you can see that Newberry gets ahead of their words for a second, sees Zelzion's face, and then goes, "But I don't have the papers. They're probably with the Unseelie court still."
Insight check.
Make an insight check on Newberry?
I think on Zelzion.
Ooh.
Are we going to be asked to go retrieve these?
Ooh,
Are we gonna go fight the Sealy Court?
The Unseelie Court.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yes.
The Unsealy Court.
Thavana.
Was the reason the Unseelie Court guys attacking your tree friend actually because they wanted you to not come after the papers, or was that actually because of the tree guy?
No, that was actually the tree guy. After losing the papers, obviously I couldn't come back here, because you saw how they decided to deal with me, and I didn't necessarily want to bring a lot onto the village if I went right back there. So I kind of was roaming when I found Shadow Bark.
And you're sure you didn't lead them to Shadow Bark? It
No?
just seems kind of convenient, right?
What do you mean? GS,
Yep.
what is your
17.
insight check? 17. You can see him, Zelzion, postulating during this. It looks like he's weighing the option, but you can't tell if it's the option that he wants to go with. But it is definitely right in the forefront of the brain.
Can the Unseelie Court see through glamours?
I mean, most likely.
Great. Okay.
Uh,
So
they-
deception isn't going to work.
We also sort of kind of almost killed. Did we kill some of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, it was.
we
there was a
didn't.
bunch
Shadowbark
of hobgoblins.
Yeah,
Oh,
but,
no,
but I
no,
mean, we
no,
let some
no.
of them go.
No, you didn't.
But I definitely killed one of them.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, well.
Oh yeah, the one that hit. Okay.
Yeah.
It was very impressive. It was very
So, if we go there, there's a really good chance.
There's a good likelihood that they want us just as dead as they want Newberry right now.
Oh, diplomacy definitely won't work. Deception, I was hoping possibly. I at least can disguise myself, but if they can see right through it, not even a chance.
Zelzion puts a hand on the map that's on the table and goes, well, I've been hearing some things. It seems as though the Unseelie Court is trying to do what we're doing in getting to the Standing Stone. I don't know if they've figured out how to use the Standing Stone. I don't even know if I've figured out how to fully use the Standing Stone. But I'm sure that if they can reach other planes, including your home, and he sort of trails off. Newberry finishes. It's not going to be good. I mean, it's not going to be good. I want to go because I want to learn. I want to know about your home. I also know how the Unseelie Court is. And if they're moving to your home, or even other planes, that's gotta be stopped. And he looks over at Zelzion, who just sort of looks down at the map.
Did you try asking permission to go through the Standing Stone? It worked with that one. Well, not going through it, but picking it up.
It's a very good point.
Just saying you should ask for consent.
I think there's a bit more that needs to be done than just consent, but it is a good start.
How vital is it that this information is returned and out of their hands? 2, has the damage already been done? Because once information is shared, you can't unring that bell even if you take the papers back.
It's true. Well, you can actually. There's a spell for that, but...
Cool. Yeah, the Feywild has different rules than mine.
However, I see what you mean. No, the damage might already be done. And Newberry sort of looks down at their shoes. So we can't exactly go back on that. But I don't need them having more information for more minds to get on it, for more people to try and figure it out. And Newberry actually under their breath goes, restricting information again.
Can I get an insight check really quick on how Newberry just generally feels about this situation, but specifically about Zelzion, if possible?
Sure. Roll that inside check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You are, you're noticing by their demeanor, and they have said to you that obviously their demeanor is very summary. It's very brash. It's very aggressive at times. It's very blunt. There's moments where Newberry will change their tune in regards to how they behave towards Zelzion. And you kind of get that there is respect there, but it's the respect of, I understand that you're a professor, you're a teacher here, but even teachers get it wrong. And
Okay.
at least in this demeanor, Newberry is not afraid to point out the wrongdoings. But no full animosity comes from Newberry.
Dope. Okay, that's all. No comment.
Okay. Zelzion goes, I've also gotten word. There's been more burrows, excavations. And it would make entirely too much sense for the Unseelie to be using underground instead of something so overt.
Are they
Like
trying to make
topside.
underground tunnels to the monoliths?
There's been talk of entrances that are roughly near the Standing Stone at this point. I
Oh.
think that they're trying to dig around to avoid the Seelie eyes, to be able to get close enough. And
So we cave in the tunnels.
or we use them.
We use them and then on our way out we cave them in.
Why do we have to use them again?
They're going to lead us straight to where you want to go, yes?
Oh,
If they have
To
tunnels right to the
retrieve the
Ascending Stone.
papers.
And
Standing.
hopefully they might have the papers with them.
Are those papers magical in nature? Or are they just information written down as I'm still using Zelzion's quill to note this path that the
Mhm.
rock has.
I'm like,
Um,
Kara, I want that when you're done.
Yeah, one moment.
You take your time.
It's not magical in the sense that it holds many layers of information. But it's only the rough findings that we have made on what has been happening with this standing stone. And he kind of turns towards Thavana and goes, and even if we ask for permission, unfortunately, the stone is in flux.
In flux.
Well, we can't determine when and where things will go. When they will flare, and where they will open to, necessarily. I've been trying to work on that.
Gotcha. How likely is it that the Unseelie has gathered more information that could build off of the information that you've already given?
I can't be certain, but if they have the papers, they can keep asking more and more people with accuracy.
And is there a reason why the wise among you and the wise among them can't work together?
Our motivations clash.
I see.
Our ending goals would clash, and I
Understood.
would feel very guilty
Say no
if I
more.
brought that on any plane. So,
Food for thought in that regard as I pass the quill over to GS.
Thank you. And I instantly start writing down something finally in my notebook, and you hear me go, Brap is the one who... Oh, fuck. I'm like, write it down before I lose it.
Right? There is a point of thought. If the threat of these monoliths are large enough across the plains, it is possible that it might be better to work with the devil you know versus the devil you don't. Just future thought. Exhaust all your options before reaching that point, but
Right.
it is a thought.
Well, you are our option at the moment. So, I would rather work with someone that Newberry has vouched for, even if it is to clean up their name. They have a good judge of character. So, we can try and find these tunnels. Take a few of them. Hopefully, get more information and get you closer to home. And Newberry goes, and I would be able to possibly join them.
I would actually say it's necessary because Newberry knows what we're looking for.
Do you hear that? It's necessary.
It'd be a great help to have him.
No matter what size or shape I am in, I am there, dear heart. I am Brett.
Very well.
Repeat. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Very well, Newberry. If you wish to move so badly through the Standing Stone to another place, you have my permission. I will help you get there, if I can. However, if we do find these papers along our travels, you are not to touch them at all.
Are you coming with us?
Well, I'm the one who sort of knows how to go, and I'm going to be the one to hopefully make the stone do what we need to. With consent, of course.
Hey, that's awesome. I had no idea you'd be coming.
Well, I will be joining you for some bit, but you're gonna have to let an old man try and keep up with you.
No problem.
And I will try and keep enough energy to do what I need to when it is time.
Kara has great snacks, really energy packed.
Speaking of
Super.
which, any dietary restrictions I should be aware of?
Absolutely not.
You,
I eat almost anything.
including
Perfect.
meat?
I suppose I don't eat glass,
No
Mm.
worries.
but other than that, I eat almost everything.
I promise you we won't try to make you eat glass.
Very well then.
Grass isn't so bad though.
Grass
kind
is
of bland.
actually very
It's
good.
kind of bland.
It has
Why
some
would you try and
nutrients
eat glass?
in it. You gotta try everything every now and again. Moves and starts to walk over and grab their staff. Is grabbing a few books and things into a bag of some kind, a pouch, to put away. Looks like he's sort of packing up a little bit. And Newberry sort of looks at you lot and goes, and just mouths, "Thank you." And you can see a bit of relief come over Newberry's face. Is there anything you would like to do within the study, or are we to venture off?
Ivana's gonna pick up her rock again. And for half a second, she just wants to look around and see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah.
Last time she was in a fancy place like this, she found the rocks. So why not?
Yes.
And I want to see if there's anything about my loot or any former owners, players of.
Within the study?
Mhm.
Understood. I would like I would like Ivana to make a perception check. I would like GS to make an investigation.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It was on a 19, and then
This
it was cocked, and I bumped the box, and I rolled a 1. It was like,
Oh.
Damn.
Ivana, you immediately look around and are met with what mostly resides in here, which is books. Books and papers and scrolls and things that are locked away in boxes and things. You do sort of look around and can see jars and stuff. There's things moving in jars, and you actively go, no.
I wanna, if I can, I wanna just walk over to a book, and don't care. It's a completely random one. Can I look at this one?
Are you touching it?
Just no. It's like
Pointing at it?
She's actually asking for consent.
Zelzion moves over there, looks, and goes, grabs your hand and slides it over one and goes, you can look at that one.
Okay.
If you look at the one that you were pointing to, we might all be caught in a hurricane, so please don't.
I pull out, I slowly grab the other one, but making sure not to touch the hurricane one.
Yes. Slide out this book and start looking through it. What languages do you speak?
Oh god. I think it's ironic that Thevana speaks more languages than Shay.
Yeah.
Common, giant, and orc.
Okay. There are a few pages in here that are common, and then it gets real weird.
Oh
Some of
wait,
these
I might
look
be able
like-
to speak. We need to figure that out. I might be able to speak Draconic now. I think there was a confusion of that.
I
one.
think you
That
have
was-
a few words that
Yeah.
are starting to come to you in Draconic.
Okay.
And you do pick up words in Draconic in here. Not a lot. It's like baby vocabulary. It's like going,
Fire.
that's his
Fly.
fire. Yes, exactly.
Dragon.
The rest of this looks like hieroglyphics, at least. to
She's
you.
gonna pretend and like kneel down so that McCree could see it and just
Mhm.
pretend like she's actually explaining. Totally doesn't know what the hell she's talking about.
Perfect.
I love it.
Trying to seem like she was just curious.
GS, your investigation was 8.
Oh boy, we're starting off great, guys.
Yeah.
Sure are.
Back now, guys.
You're not finding anything on, really on even musical instruments within the area at all. Perhaps not Zalzion's forte. Kara.
I can't remember from last session whether or
Uh-huh.
not the copies of the maps that are on the table or the ground wherever we set them up were given to Zelzion, or if they were just to be shown. Because I don't remember if...
I think it was insinuated that he would be getting copies.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Totally fine.
remember discussing giving him copies as a part of the, sweetening the pot to let.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We made
Okay.
fun of the fact that Kara is good and carries master copies and then makes copies of those. And
It was a whole bit.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was
Yep.
a whole bit. I remember the bit, but
Newberry.
I couldn't remember if it was these are for you now, or I'm just pulling out the copies.
I think you just pulled out the copies, but it has been insinuated in front of Zelzion that he would be getting
Okay.
these.
Okay, then I'm not going to collect them up while this conversation is happening.
Good.
I will say,
Leaving.
yeah, Thevana does get her rock, and that's tucked away. She's not.
Perfect. You lot are able to pack up, grab what you need, make sure that everything is in order. After reading a few pages to McCree, who is like listening, looking up at you, looking at the page, sort of like pushing his beak against a few like almost pictorial symbols on this page and waiting for you to explain them.
She's making it up.
Zelzion just goes, all right, and grabs the book away from both of you
Hey.
and puts it back and goes, I think it's time for us to go. Shall we?
Lead on.
Onward.
Been on a good adventure in a while. And
Character.
begins to move off. Are you gonna take it?
No.
Okay.
I really wish I thought about it, but I was like, she wouldn't.
Okay. He begins to move out, moves over towards what looks like a ladder that, you know those ladders in old libraries that are connected, that slide back and forth so you can go up to the next shelf? It looks like one of those. And instead of stepping onto it, taps it with the staff. And it begins to move and push in to this wall that it is against. And as Zelzion steps on the first little rung of this ladder, it opens up and is open out to the rest of the wilds. Come along!
As we step outside, is this a completely different location than the original place where we entered from before going in the bathtub, as Cliff put it? Because my shoes are still there.
It is you can see the palace to where you came behind you, but quite a ways behind you.
It's not the
You
first
can
time I've
double
traveled
back
without
if you
shoes.
want to.
Nope, it's not the first time I've traveled without shoes. This is
Time
for new
fine.
shoes for Kara.
Kara, hold on. I go into our bag of holding and I like, and I pull out a little trunk, and I'm like, okay, no,
No, you could just ask for help.
a little golden fabric thing goes flying, little black lace thing goes flying, super colorful, like, oh my god, too many colors, what is this, goes flying, and then is a mask, and then shoes. They're this bright red color, and there's a tiny little heel on the bottom, like a kitten heel-ish.
Okay.
I would say they are more like your think Rococo 1700s.
Did you just hand Kara ruby red slippers?
Not exactly. The heel is a little bit lower than that.
Okay.
A little bit lower.
Still,
but they are that fancy and that pointy, but they are fairly flexible because they're meant for dancing and things. You know, they are.
Oh, you've handed her a character shoe.
Kind of.
Understood.
A slightly smaller heel character
Red
shoe.
character shoe. Got it.
Uh-huh. They're shoes.
I
You
look
can-
at them,
You can do whatever you want with them.
I look at
They don't need
them.
to look nice.
look at all of the things that I've just caught from behind GS, and then look down at my clothes and I'll wear them until I get blisters.
There you
And I
go.
go to grab them, nearly drop
I'm
some of
like-
the stuff, and go, here you go.
That actually kind of looks good with your skin. Okay, and then costume trunk. Every bard has one.
And I'll
McCree and Thavon
back
are
where it
just
goes.
laughing at all of this. Just standing there.
You are able to get shoes on and begin to move back out into the wilds. Following Zelzion and Newberry through these like long grasses that are around and off more in an eastern direction, which would push you roughly towards if it was your plane, towards Fenhaven.
Gotcha. As we walk, while it looks like we're still in a place where we can be conspicuous, loot out, tune her up. Hey girl, let's just have some fun. It's been a minute and we've done a lot of work recently. Let's just play. And I'm gonna sing a lot of the old favorites. I'm gonna sing Ballad of the Sun of the Moon. And I'm like, this is what I'm talking about, Newberry. This is how the moon and the sun are no longer together. They're there at different times, etc. And then I'm going
this
to
is the third time we've heard this, because we went over that song like twice last session.
I remember.
And
I know
I'm
what a
going
chorus
to
is.
definitely sing Miss of Zayn as well. I'll play a little bit of Bad Tobacco if McCree wants to like have some fun while we walk. All the favorites.
I love
but
it.
I specifically want to look over at Zelzion's face when I mention Thiel from Oblatore in Mrs. Zayn.
Interesting.
Within the Mrs. Zayn song.
Interesting.
Sing for Thiel and for Brandabil, honor their names.
Go ahead and make me an insight check,
Yeah.
please.
Oh, that's so good. That's just a 15.
15.
Yeah.
Seems to be listening to the song, but face doesn't waver or change with the name of Thiel.
Okay. Well, the next one I'm gonna sing is the oh god, do I have it here? It's the the Mother of Midlendell song. I'll go ahead and sing that right now.
The Nevero song.
Yeah.
Yes.
The mother beloved by all, the mother beloved by a king. She lives on in memory, beauty, and blood. Of Midlendell's mother we sing. Founder of light and life, lady of land and sea. Gone from this land, far too young, far too young. Her bright face lives in the moon and the sun, but the visage beloved by the king left him to mourn, left us to sing. And never shall he see her, oh, never shall he see. Never, oh, never, oh, never, oh, never, oh, never, oh, never to be. But her memory lives on. Yes, her memory lives on in you and in me, and her memory lives on in me. Side-eyeing Zalzion again.
Marvelous. Anybody at this point can make me an insight check, please.
I was about to ask.
For sure.
Why not?
Because it
Natural one.
Natural 20.
Too enthralled.
Yes!
Ooh, natural 19 for McCree.
Hey,
Yeah.
McCree and Ivana are both just listening to the tune, just like and then just kind of follow the cut of the. They're used to watching GS and just. By the way, there's no plus to that, so it's likely a 20.
Just a 20. Got it.
And just kind of cut both their they're not hiding. At least Ivana is not hiding that she's watching. She has no idea why she is, but
Right.
I got a 19 as well.
19.
hey.
I
GS?
also got a natural 19 for a total
Wow.
26.
26.
Heck yeah!
Woo!
We're back, baby!
That's
Other
great.
than
Cliff's
Cliff-
got a natural one. He's just too enthralled with GS's
So,
performance.
yeah,
That
Cliff,
tracks.
you are, Cliff, you start listening to GS's performance and you're like, I remember the song. It's so beautiful. I remember when we actually
Dreaming.
sang it for
Oh,
the
let's be real.
Empress.
It's so beautiful, and she's beautiful.
Yes.
Aww.
But then in natural Cliff fashion goes, we sang that for the Empress. Yeah, I remember. We were in the. I wonder how that rug is doing.
Yeah.
I wonder
We're
what
talking
good
to inanimate
conversations
objects.
that rug has. I need to tell them the stories that
I
we've been
miss
having.
that rug. How are
Yes,
they doing?
exactly. The rest of you do catch on. I think Kara, you catch on to GS immediately. She doesn't pull this song out in a normal
Yeah.
in any sort of normal fashion.
Speaking
usually.
of Mrs. Zayn,
Exactly. So to hear this song right now seems a little strange, and you kind of catch on to what GS is doing. And you can see GS every so often look over towards Newberry and Zalzion while singing it. You know what she's up to. Thavana and McCree, you notice that Kara is looking every so often, and when Kara is making a judgment, it's catching. So it's very ping pong of like, huh? What's happening? But you catch that Zalzion's face becomes a bit wistful while the song is going. And GS with the 26, you know, there's a bit of homesickness that seems to be there, but there also seems to be a bit of familiarity to the name of Neverrow.
Okay. More about that later.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge in a bit.
Cool. Can I ask really quick, just see while I've got my notebook out every now and again, maybe from Kara and Thavana, your choice, DM. Any of these two that had a higher insight, maybe also McCree, maybe a perception check from them to see if they happen to notice anything from my notebook as the pages flipped.
Interesting.
Biggest backstory reveal we've ever had. Every secret is written right there on one page.
Right there, boom. Yep.
I mean, I'd be down for a perception check for that.
I will say this. I will let Thavana and McCree make a perception check on this.
Okay.
Kara, I have a different skill check for you.
Okay.
If you, however, want to roll for McCree's perception check, you may do so.
Let me do that right
One
now.
again? Jeez. It's like 21.
Yeah, seriously.
No in between.
I swear I'm not right at rolling high variance dice.
Yeah,
Those are different
Amanda's dice think they're high variance. They're cosplaying as high
Ooh.
variance today.
Yeah.
Natural 18 for 19 for McCree.
Okay.
No, Thavana's
Oh
too
wait,
busy
perception?
going,
Yes, perception.
That
please.
rely on sight and smell. He has that with advantage, so let me roll that again.
Hey, boy.
That was a natural 1, so we're gonna go with that 19.
Yeah. Okay. I think what happens, Thavana, as you guys begin to move out and you start traveling, it doesn't take very long before McCree has kind of pulled you aside a little bit, and instead of just talking to you, like starts picking at your bag and moving in and putting his little head in your bag.
What are you? Why? That's not where the bacon is.
Leveret! And it like looks over your body really fast, like, well, then where is it?
She has a little pouch that she keeps like the jerky for him, and it's probably getting, I don't know, low a little bit.
Yeah.
Like she's probably
I
refilled
need
it
to
from
make
a little
more.
bit of stores, but she pulls out just and starts breaking up a piece and gives him a piece.
Okay.
We have to ration. We're running low and we can't hunt here.
As
I
you
think-
like hand him the piece, he like snatches onto it and is trying to like pull it out of your hands really fast. And he's just like,
I mess with him for a minute and then
and looks over across your way over at GS, who is shutting the book. Can you make me a wisdom save?
Ooh.
me?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
GS has
Oh
a
gosh,
cursed songbook.
dice went flying.
Cursed
Yeah, I'm
songbook.
like, oh, this is out of my hands now. I don't know what this is.
You asked for it.
Yeah, you did.
7.
7. You look back as the book is closing. So GS, if you want to privately give me that information,
Yeah.
because McCree will know it.
Sure.
You're catching the very end of that book closing, Devana, and don't catch it in time. And as you nothing happens.
Okay.
And as you turn your head to look back and at that book closing, he just goes and pulls the piece bigger than you wanted out of your hands.
Hey.
And like starts to move off.
I texted it to you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You move.
What check were you gonna have me roll? Because you said it was gonna be a different check.
Yes, I would like
okay.
you to make a survival check, please.
Oh, okay. What die?
Strength save.
Why?
I would like you to make an intelligence saving throw. Why?
Just
You don't know. For the confusion of the player.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You move throughout this day, looking around, and you do find a few little burrows that on second glance have some kind of like weird jackalope living within them that kind of moves off when you try and look within its burrow. But Zelzion sees that you're looking and goes, "That's right, probably something like that. Maybe bigger. We're looking for something like that, I think, from the details that I've been given." You move throughout this day until Cliff. Constitution saving throw.
Anytime.
Yeah.
19 tonight.
19.
Yay!
Holding it together, you get a twinge from that curse around your stomach. You're able to hold strong.
As he
Yes.
starts to twinge, go over to him, ready to like pat him on the back and hey, you okay tonight?
Just fine tonight, yeah.
That's
Doing
awesome.
good.
Are all your curses like that? Like they're different from day to day?
It kind of depends. This one is the most for some reason, but I don't know. Some days I'm more gassy than others, so maybe that's that too.
Kara, it's evening, by the way.
I gotcha. Let's find a spot to set up camp then.
Great.
Awesome.
Sorry, going along with that 20 that you had, Kara, I will say that you're able to find a fairly good, advantageous spot to set up camp and begin making dinner. GS, continue.
How about your, the animal curse?
I
look over at McCree.
Cliff will do the same. It's like the animal curse, boom, both heads crank over towards McCree.
McCree is literally just like,
Just like nuts or something.
like
something
like
that
little
she
like
had.
seeds, and one of them smacks him in the head, and he just goes,
You missed it. You have to catch it. I put it in the same spot every time.
They're really cute, aren't they?
Super. The curse of beasts, it sticks for now, but when we get back home, get a moment to breathe. Him and I, we'll see what we can do.
The two of you were really starting to bond when he was a halfling.
I mean, it was the only real chance he's had to be next to me without feeling like however it makes him feel. So
Does it make him scared? Do you know how it makes him feel?
every animal I've ever seen reacts with panic, anger, some kind of heightened, but I don't know. McCree talked about it one time, but even so, it seemed like it was such an overwhelming feeling that I'm not sure he even knew how to put it.
I think he loves you and respects you, even if there's this weird fear that comes over him when he gets close, you know?
Absolutely. You know, we've all taken good care of him in the past, and he's taken good care of us, so I can't imagine he feels too bad about any one of us, but I do the best I can not to make him feel worse.
Insight check on Cliff right now. Yeah, that's 22.
22. Guilty is like the biggest thing that you get from this whole conversation. It's like definitely genuine, clear love for McCree, and out of that comes a decent feeling of guilt too.
I put my hand on his, I lean in close, and I take my other hand to his face, so he's facing me. You know it's not your fault, right?
Of course, it's something that's just got to get better. And now that I know that it can, just waiting for the right time.
Yeah, exactly. My hand moves back to his neck, where the twisted tongue tattoo is, and I pat that, and then it will go to where the flower tattoo is. That's on his arm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the hand that's holding his hand goes up to that and taps that. They do get better.
When you trace your hand over the curses themselves, just for the briefest moment, you almost feel a twinge of that cursed energy. I guess is the best way to put it. Like
there's
when you
like
rub
an
your hand-
arcane something that's sitting right under the skin that kind of gives you goosebumps.
Yeah, like when you rub your hand over twisted tongue for a moment, it feels like you choke up and the words don't come for just a half second.
Holy shit, Cliff.
Like I said, now that there's the chance that they get better, just gotta keep at it.
As you guys are facing each other within this moment, we watch as McCree backs up like he's trying to go for a really long shot and falls over himself and does like a backward somersault. It bounces off of him and goes boom, ting, 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 over onto a bunch of plates and pots that Kara has. And he just goes, over there.
Come on, we'll go get wood.
Wait! Before you get wood, Devona, I need your help.
Okay.
And I have a whole slab, like a side of the boar that is just the ribs. I need you to can you use your axe to cut this whole slab in half?
You want me to hit it with the axe?
What? The ribs are a bit long, so
it just seems like it's kind of a violent way of doing it. That's not how. Okay.
I don't have the muscle strength that you do to cut these in half as a whole, unless I'm doing it individually.
I'm gonna get out one of the hand axes.
Sure.
I wasn't envisioning the great axe. I'm not a monster.
Pull out one of the hand axes and go to town on it.
Crunch, crunch,
Devona
crunch.
the butcher.
I'm sure she's
Takes
clumsy
a
on
few
them,
minutes,
but
but yeah, no problem for you.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Can we get fire? Is firewood okay? I'll ask permission. It's fine.
I Paimon is just like, Feywild means we ask for consent. You ask, you
No
wait
matter
a few minutes.
Well, the
if
first
they
thing we
don't
saw
do
when we got
anything
here were
bad,
living
then it's
mushrooms. Who
good.
knows what else is alive now?
Exactly.
Completely in her mind at this point, everything could be. So she's gonna err.
It
on
is.
So
Yeah.
every stick that she and McCree find, you good?
Can I burn you?
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's not going to be breaking anything off trees. She'll literally, she's just gathering
From
what's
what's
on the ground.
perfect.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Will
Awesome.
you make me a survival check? And while that is happening, Cliff.
I'm
Out of
afraid.
curiosity, did we set up camp next to any kind of like bodies of water, whether that's a river, pond, lake, anything like that?
I leave that up to Kara. You rolled a 20.
Maybe a creek. Nothing very deep.
I'll take a creek.
perfect.
That'll work.
Yeah.
I rolled an
S-
8.
Source of
An
water is
8.
necessary, but nothing to drown in.
I miss our horses.
Yep.
I hope they're still okay.
That's been on the back of my brain for
Yep.
a hot minute.
I mean, did they get back home? Are they still waiting outside the hag's hut?
I know.
What's
We'll find
going
out.
on with our horses?
You're able to find a bit of
Well, do I
wood
have
here,
I
but
have
not-
McCree helping me?
yes, and he rolled poorly
Oh,
as well.
okay, great.
Oh no!
Come on,
Um,
buddy.
You're able to find like smaller pieces of wood, nothing big, no like logs, no hardwood kind of situation.
Okay.
But enough for probably a night. And he
Okay.
does help you like bring them back. Cliff, did you want to do anything near the creek? That
Not right
is
now. I'll get to it.
Okay, okay,
when it
okay.
matters.
Understood.
Okay.
Then here comes the big question. What are we having for dinner?
Well, now that we've got somebody else that enjoys meat, like I'm going to have a vegetarian option. Like I still have that rice flour that I made previously, so I'm making a very nice light pasta. That's all natural ingredients, no meat for Newberry. That's a side for us. And then I am taking that boar ribs and I am cooking them up with honey and spices and kind of having this candied rib sauce
Whoa.
to go over that with the barbecue.
Nice.
Beautifully done.
Yum.
For the record, for us players, it is 11:30 a.m. right now, and I
Yep.
have never been more hungry for
Right?
this
Never been
amazing
more
meal.
Oh my
hungry.
god. Can we order ribs? Jeez, it sounds
I
delicious.
know, right?
I know.
Barbecue, guys! That's for lunch, y'all!
Yes.
All right. As you sit down, camp, eat.
Also, I'm going to take that time to also prep jerky, like salted jerky type stuff for McCree for later.
And me.
And go and you, of course. Anybody else who wants it.
I'm
Of like probably the some of the boar butt. Slowly cook
Boar butt.
boar butt.
We're such
uh,
middle schoolers.
We still are.
You touched
like
the butt.
packing that all in salt for it to rest and cure
Nice.
overnight and stuff like that, and start to prepare so I don't forget. Start of the morning for the long rest chef feet stuff for tomorrow morning because I will forget.
I would not
Smart.
put it past Kara to have like a big old freaking like cask full of salt for packing and curing in the bag
Uh-huh.
of holding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
for
just
sure.
sits there.
It
Yes.
just-
If Kara hadn't done it,
Salt.
Thevana would. It's like
Yeah.
the one ingredient she knows can season food consistently. So
Like if
yeah.
nothing else,
And
this is
It
gonna
preserve.
becomes
taste
like
good no matter what.
preservative.
Yeah.
We don't always find food, y'all.
Yeah,
It's true.
How to
exactly.
be prepared.
You are able to have a feast, some dinner within this moment. The sky never changing color, but you're able to move things around and whatnot. On the horizon, towards the east, there is what looks like a small storm that's brewing.
Oh no.
Newberry points it out to everyone, including Zelzion, and goes, "That can't be good. That can't be good." Zelzion goes, "Let's keep track of it. There's many factors of who or what could be making that."
I was about to ask, you guys don't have weather the way the material plane does.
Not usually.
Oh no.
I mean, storms come in every so often within the wilds just because it's the wilds. But from here, it's hard to tell if that is person-made or not.
Does the storm look like it's moving closer to us by any means, or is it like
At this point,
Just
it's
staying off in
just been pointed out, but you can, within the next few hours, be on the lookout watching.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
As you do so, you can see that it is slowly moving and is moving westward, in a westward direction towards your group.
Is it like fast moving? Like we're gonna have to pick up and get out of here quick,
Nah,
like?
it,
Or like okay.
nah, like the way a normal storm would just slowly
Gotcha.
move towards, probably within a few hours,
Okay, so maybe we'll just
Or
get rained on
so.
in the middle of the night. Okay.
possibly.
Well, are we going to have the dome tonight? And will we
Yeah.
all fit? Because there's 7 of us now.
Yeah, I think 7 can fit in the dome. Let me check.
I don't mind the rain.
9,
I don't
yeah, 9
mind.
or less. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Zelzion looks at you, GS, and goes, "Would that make you comfortable?"
Yes.
Very well.
1, 4, 5, 1.
The dome appears within this area. You see it shimmer with this light, this golden sort of arcane, golden spade energy, before loosely looking like the wilds around it.
I can take first watch. I don't mind. I'll throw a couple more small pieces of wood on the fire just to keep it kind of warming.
Brit?
Yeah, you can too. If mommy
Yeah.
says it's okay.
Just like looks over.
Yeah.
I'll when he comes over. Favana's pulled out with the storm coming. She's pulled out her cloak and she'll put her cloak on, and just kind of wrap it around him.
Mhm.
Sit there, just and they're watching the storm.
Perfect. As you begin to watch the storm move, roll in.
Actually, can I try something?
Absolutely.
As everybody else, I assume, has gone in and is
Yes.
bedding down. Ivana wants to just pick up some dirt and see which way the wind's blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it blowing
Good
the same
thought.
direction, like that it would be carrying the storm? I'm proficient in nature and survival.
Yeah, let's do that. Give me a nature check, please.
Let's go.
Come on, dice.
I'm so glad some other player thought of a question that I had, but I know GS wouldn't have.
I was thinking about it.
Cliff's nature is a -1. He just knows that they might get rained on.
He's like, nope. 17. It's blowing westward. It is blowing in the right direction
Okay.
to bring this here.
All right.
Okay.
Just pull out a couple pieces of what remains of the last of her previous jerky while the rest of it is getting treated and stuffed overnight. And
Okay.
make sure that's covered and does kind of the typical, maybe nervous activities briefly, and then just plop down next to McCree and share.
Perfect. McCree, as you're getting ready, he sort of makes a trek a few yards away from the group, looks around, is sniffing a bunch of things, is moving around and looking, goes to the bathroom, comes back
don't
over.
Go too far, but go do that elsewhere.
Goes to the bathroom, moves back over.
But how are the other people gonna know that this is our territory if I don't do it here?
At all, pee. Yeah, exactly. And the both of you kind of bed down for the moment. Can I get perception checks from Thavana and McCree? Kara, will you please roll McCree's perception check?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's so bad.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
I'm watching that storm.
15.
15. There are a few things moving around in this area. You see a flock of birds move by at one point, and they are
crows
moving in a westward direction away from the storm.
But the real question is, are they crows?
They are not. They're some other kind of bird.
Okay.
But if they were,
how many would they be? And Thavana, you look, watching this storm start to push in a bit. It's getting fairly close. And McCree, nudges you for a second. Right there. And sort of nudges his beak against the pouch that you keep your rock in.
Oh, good idea. And she pulls it out.
You both kind of look over it and watch it as the storm starts to move closer. It doesn't seem to crackle or give off any sort of glow. For whatever this is, it doesn't seem like a magical storm that's moving in.
Well, I guess we're okay. Just gonna get wet. I know.
And he puts his little beak up against the stone again, kind of where that crack is, and looks back up at you.
The crack?
The
dragon did it. It's supposed to help me find the others.
That bad?
No. I don't know if I want to find him or not, but it's what he said. And I'll hold it up so that some moonlight can glint, or I don't know, not moonlight.
Yeah, right.
Nightlight.
Nightlight, twilight.
I want to hold it up so that but I'm holding it up, and as I do, I'm probably subconsciously she'll shift it so that she can look at the storm through the rock.
Ooh, interesting. As you look at the storm through the rock, it doesn't seem to show anything different, but you hold it up and it sort of catches within that crack that's almost center within the rock. And McCree kind of looks up at it with these big, owl bear eyes and goes, and stands up and is looking like he's walking away, determined, and makes a little curve and then starts walking away, turns back at you and goes,
I don't think we're supposed to go too far, remember?
And walks back over to you and points at the mark on your arm and goes, Intom, and like puts his little beak and goes toom toom on the rock, and goes.
I feel like I'm talking to my 1-year-old niece. Actually, the first time in a long time, Savannah is like so just poor McCree is like trying to communicate with her, and she is just
love
like,
it.
I don't know what you want. You want me to go after the She's looking at her arm, looking at the stone, like, you want me to put it on again? I don't know what you want.
He like moves the stone, puts it down, goes to his pouch and grabs the little miniatures of you. And he goes, and shows his like owlbear claws and moves them back towards his eyes and goes, and moves the group like with one paw away, like they went somewhere. And he goes, and then he goes and grabs with his cute little paws, grabs your hands and shows your hands to you. And he takes all of the group and pushes it towards you. Make an insight check.
I feel so dumb as the
No,
player right
it's
now.
okay.
Like,
I
have
love
like
it.
8 ideas, and I'm like, I don't know.
No, that's what rolls are for.
That's what rolls are for.
Insight?
Yeah.
13.
Perfect. What you get from this and from looking at his face is the idea of when I wasn't myself, you went with me. And he is grabbing your hands and showing you, you're not yourself. So we will go with you.
How is he getting that from the storm?
What do you mean? I'm just me. I've always been me.
And knocks the stone towards you, and it kind of goes tunk tunk and over towards you.
Okay. But the last time we ran into those kind of people, they weren't terribly, well, some of them were nice, I guess. One dragon was nice once we convinced him not to, destroy an entire city. To be fair, for his kids, or his people's kids. I don't really understand that. I know. But whatever we do, I know. We'll do it together.
Right.
Now get over here, because it's going to get cold.
The wind is
Okay.
picked up. It's starting to get overcast. It begins to rain on you guys quite a bit. Most of you having a perfect amount of time to just be in an awesome dome and not have this issue. But Thavana, McCree stays with you out in the rain. Stays close. And about the time when he knows that Kara normally starts to stir, he walks out a little bit to go to the bathroom before, going to sleep. Amazing. And comes back, and he's got like a piece of wood like a stick, a thicker piece of
Stick
wood,
on the
a
ground.
stick
Yes.
like this big.
I got a stick.
On the ground.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna use it.
That's exactly it.
All the power that I
And he just like has it in his little beak as he comes back in, and he just goes, "Arta," and moves into the dome, wake up and nudge Kara awake from her trance.
Aw.
Wait, are you
I'm just
okay?
kidding.
You're adorable, and you're wet. You are so wet. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Go be by the fire.
He just kind of goes like a dog and just
Ah!
all over you.
What the? McCree!
Ah.
God! Ugh. Do that outside! Oh my
It's
god!
wet outside. It's just gonna make him more wet.
Oh. Ah.
I'll toss my cloak over GS.
I love it.
Hit
gonna
me
want that
once.
McCree
outside, my
lies
friend.
down. He's keeping kind of a. You can tell he's keeping a very acute awareness as to where Cliff is before like lying down and going to sleep. Kara, you're able to stay up within this watch, raining, and then begin to make your breakfast and whatnot. Tell us our meal plan for the next day.
Okay. So I'm going to pull out the boar butt and shave it and get it all ready for the day.
I know what you meant, but that's a funny image.
I know. Blur butt. I'll get it ready for the day using the 3. Oh, hang on. I had a long rest. Let me click that.
Yes.
Oh god, yeah.
Things.
100% need that.
Hit it.
Hit it.
It's a long rest. Yay.
Yay.
Yay!
All right. So I'm gonna prepare the 3 long rest treats. And I'm gonna leave them in little pouches for people to grab who want them. Because we have more people than normal. I know Newberry's not gonna take it because it's meat. But those are available, and then for breakfast we're gonna do we are out of bacon. Yep. All the bacon has been made. But we're gonna do I don't have any eggs. What else do I have? It's probably something super simple of the vegetables that we got at the Eladrin encampment, and do let's see. It's not gonna be a very breakfasty breakfast, guys. I don't have a lot
That's
of
okay.
It's okay.
fine.
Sustenance is what's needed.
Sometimes
Food
you
and
just need food, right?
Yep. Absolutely. So it's
Anything
gonna
Kara
be
makes is gonna be better than trail rations.
fair.
I thought you were gonna say anything that Kara makes is gonna be better than what Cliff makes.
Wow.
That too. Frankly, that too.
I mean,
It'll probably be leftover pasta for Newberry. And with fresh greens and stuff like that as like a salad to go with. And then for us, it's gonna be rice with leftovers of that candied ribs that I'll pull the ribs out, and kind of almost a pulled pork kind of situation on top of rice, and the excess of that sauce right over top. And also, who would like some Noblefoot tea?
I love Noblefoot tea. Yes, please.
Cool. So I need to see how many servings I have left because we are running vastly low. Noblefoot tea. I've got 6 ounces. Cool. I'm gonna make some noble foot tea for everyone, and I believe that was a D6 of temporary hit points for the day. Yes.
Yes. Everybody.
Do we roll those, or is
Everybody.
it just whatever Kara rolls and then that's for us?
No, it's what Kara rolls. You're
Cool.
correct.
That is 5 temporary hit points to
Hell yeah,
everybody.
baby.
Nice.
Ooh, baby. Amazing.
Aight.
As you guys take part in this interesting tea concoction that tastes a little irony at first, but then
Ooh.
becomes a little bit.
Is Newberry gonna be all right with that?
Newberry doesn't taste it.
Okay.
Mm-mm. You're able to take that and eat your breakfasts, pack up from where you were, and move forward. As you move forward, trekking, I would like everybody to either make me a perception check or make me a survival check, please.
Much better perception.
Aha.
I'll take
Better at survival.
I'll take McCree for this
Oh shit.
roll.
Nope.
Dirty 20.
You said
Dirty 20
perception
for
check?
survival.
Yeah, survival.
Survival
Survival.
20. Savannah was a 20.
20 for survival.
Survival.
Boy. That's gonna be a 13 for me.
Okay. It's an 18 perception for McCree. GS?
9.
9.
Oof.
Still thinking about your song as you move along. However, Thavana, Cliff, as you are moving through the area, Zelzion goes, all right, now let's keep a lookout. And after a few hours of moving through what looks like a hilly expanse, the absolutely saturated colors hitting your eyes once again from all of the grasses and foliage in the area. Cliff, I would love for you to make me a dexterity save.
Oh no.
Yeah,
And please do this at disadvantage.
No.
Dex save at disadvantage roll.
I don't like this at all.
That's
For
a
reference.
4.
It's a 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thavana,
Damn it.
as you begin to move,
Danger sense. Can I
exactly, you catch it as you guys are moving. You catch it, and Cliff, who is just in front of you, goes to step, and you can see that the ground, it already is like moving down in a weird like crater or slope, like a little pothole in this area, but it's covered in stuff. And right as you're about to tell him and warn him about it, his foot goes in and he just goes shoo, and begins to slide down. Make me a dex save, please,
I think I can.
as you go to try and grab him.
Hang on. You have advantage on
this.
dex saving throws against effects that you can see.
You can see him doing this, yeah.
Okay. Oh, it was almost so good, and then it was not. 9.
9.
No.
Just out of your hands as he goes swoo. Cliff, you expect like a small little
Oh,
step,
shit.
like when you step off of a curb, and
Yeah,
it's a
of
little
course.
bit longer than you expect. No, this is like stepping off a curb and into like a slide, basically.
Hell yeah.
Your body moves in, and you can feel yourself immediately go onto your butt and go shh into the darkness.
I'm
I'm
running.
gonna go after him. And
Yep.
immediately kind of takes McCree off her shoulders real fast and sets him down steady ground, and then goes right in after him. Be right back.
Zelzion, who watches you jump in, goes, "Oh, look, you found it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I think we found the tunnel.
Ah!
I'm coming. Hang on. Just don't hit anything. Okay.
And that is where we're gonna take our break.
Ah! I want to
Alright.
know. I want to know.
All right, friends, come on back so we can see what may lie within this tunnel. We'll see you very soon. What is up, and welcome back, geeks. I'm here with the Illuminated Outcasts, and where we last left off, Cliff had accidentally found themselves an awesome little burrow that he is now slid into, and Thavana has jumped in after. So, as you move into this space, Cliff, the first thing you notice is, for how dark it is in this area, it barely fits your size. And up quite a ways ahead, you can already see this like light blue glow coming from further down this tunnel.
All right. First things first, because I knew I was a human and I knew I was gonna need this at some time, I cast the light cantrip on my mace.
Hell yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
What else can I see now that I have 30 feet of bright light, 30 feet of dim light around me?
You can see Thavana going shh down behind you, almost running right into you with
Get on out
your
of her
light.
way as quick as I can, yeah.
There's enough room to kind of stand if you're a little hunched in here. Within this small like cavern that you have, there's a dark stone that is covering around the area, and then further off, this tunnel continues for a ways before it kind of turns a little bit, and that light is emanating from somewhere beyond.
The rest of you guys? Newberry?
From the top, Newberry goes, "Are we going down?"
I was getting ready. I was just waiting for you to tell me I had the ability. Yep.
You're already
Pew!
jumping in.
Oh yeah.
We're going down. Newberry sort of gestures for Zelzion to move before them.
And I'll bring up the rear.
You hear a familiar slide of rock as the rest of your party starts to join you.
Can I know based off of what Cliff saw, I guess, but Thavana's going to start moving forward to see if there's any threats.
Okay.
She's got her sword out. Shield is at the ready.
Cliff is actually gonna swap light onto her shield.
Okay. Thavana, as you move through and down the way, are you trying to be super stealthy about this situation?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Can you roll me a stealth check?
With light on my shield.
With light on your... Yeah. Mhm.
That's a 7.
7. Okay.
That
I rolled a
tracks.
lot of 5s today.
That tracks. Can you roll me a perception check?
How? How is that even possible? I rolled you forward. Somehow you went backwards and ended up on an at 1.
That was
I've
fate
been
right
swapping
there.
dice. I have 3 d20s and they're all rolling down.
And they're all doing it. That's funny. What'd
Nat
you
one.
get?
That one.
Natural 1.
For a 1.
You can hear murmuring that sounds kind of like arguing ahead and around this corner into that area that you can't see yet. You have a light on your shield at the moment, but you've stopped at the corner and haven't turned the corner yet.
Okay.
But it does sound like there is movement and people and noise coming from the other room.
Okay. I'm gonna stand my ground there and just kind of glance behind me at anybody who's looking after me and go. And that's it.
Okay. The quiet signal and a motion has been given.
And there's
to
a
the lot of
corner,
you.
you said?
Yeah, it kind of you come in through the hall, and you've stopped here before it turns and the light's coming from this side.
Perfect. After I do that, I'm gonna set the shield down so that it's not in front of me, glowing out into the ether.
Sure.
And I just want to put my back against the wall and just kind of do one of those like half peeks, and then just see if I see any light, anything that stands out to me.
Okay. While this is happening, what are the rest of you doing?
We said Zelzion is a human. We have Thavana, who is a human, and Cliff, who is a human. Thavana's too far away for me to give this. Highs or lows, please?
Highs.
Okay. So, I'm gonna walk over to Cliff and touch his shoulder. And pull out a piece of sandstone and some a plant that only blooms at night. Rub them together and touch his shoulder again and cast dark vision on him.
Cool.
As this dark vision
Lasts for 8 hours.
hits you,
Hi.
Cliff, there you can feel the magic go from your shoulder, move around you, and it's almost like a little whirlwind goes around you for a second. And you can feel kind of like grains of sand hit your face before your vision changes. You guys can see Cliff's eyes kind of dilate a bit and desaturate in color a little bit. And Cliff, you can now see within this dim light.
Cool.
Range of 60 feet.
Awesome. That's awesome. You watch Cliff like slow blink a couple of times as he looks around the room and then goes, cool. Thavana?
I love it.
Her
Amazing.
head whips back around like
You hear a Thavana, and the noise that's closest to you, Thavana, stops.
grab the shield, and
second.
I'm in ready position, like waiting for something.
Thavana, you're staying right there.
Uh-huh.
Okay. GS.
I've got the loot. I am doing the muted version, where the hands are kind of like on
The strings.
yeah, so it doesn't ring out, but you can just barely hear the notes. Playing, I believe it is 5, my abjuration chord. Going up to McCree, and I'm gonna pat him, scritch him behind the ears, and say, "You got this, Brett. You are our dear heart." And casting protection from evil and good on him for 10 minutes, as long as I maintain concentration.
Perfect. Excellent.
Using 1 loot charge.
Amazing.
Cool.
You move through and tap him on the head. The sound kind of covering the area for a little bit. And he kind of just gives you a little proud look as you say this to him. Kara, anything before we move on?
I don't want to cast Shillelagh just yet. I will, I'd like to start stealthing forward to get up to, Thavana. In prep of what may or may not be coming at our faces soon.
Make a stealth check, please.
Absolutely. Not that die. I'm doing real well, y'all. 10.
10.
Better than me.
You have to make it slow, as you can hear that sound and movement and stuff have stopped, and Thavana's kind of giving you that look like, don't, like, you gotta be quiet. Can I get a perception check from you, Kara?
Absolutely. Not that dice. You've been temperamental today. That's even worse. That's also a 10.
Okay. With a 10, you hear someone on the other side go, as I was saying, I've finished for the day. And it's cut off by another voice going, shut up, you nitwit! I'm trying to listen. Stays quiet for a moment as you sit in this stalemate of silence. And you hear, if you're done with this section, you can keep going. Remember, the tunnels need to be big enough for the bigger folk to come through. None of this your size stuff. To which that first voice responds, that was one time. Yes. So how many wish stones have you found? Within this section, only 2. Well, then you're going to have to work more. Harder. Get going.
Ivana's gonna look at Kara and just mouth and point at her pouch where she keeps her stone. Like that.
Shrugs. And
Like it's just like almost like gesturing of like
yeah,
trying to communicate.
I love
Kind of
it.
like McCree does with her, like did
Mhm.
with her that night. And
Mhm.
you know, but it's like he's much better than she is.
just kind of holding a finger to wait, and very slowly kind of go back. How far away are we to the rest of the group?
Probably nearing 60 feet away.
Okay.
It's a straight shot, so you can see them down the way, but they're getting to be a distance away from you.
Okay. So I'm gonna hold up a hand for Thavana to wait, and then gesture for the rest of the group to approach. And once they get within 30 feet, I'll use my last second level spell of the day and cast Pass Without a Trace.
Fuck yeah, there it is.
Excellent.
There it is.
While Kara's doing this,
Yes.
Ivana's gonna fumble in her pouch and pull out that rock and just glance at it once to see if it's glowing.
Marvelous. As you pull out the rock, there is a light glow from it, but just in an indication that there is magic around.
Which
But
my
nothing-
shield is magic right now,
Exactly,
so-
yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing new yet.
Okay. Put it back away.
Can I get stealth checks from everybody
I
else?
show
We can pass without a trace.
Cliff how to walk, kind of rolling his feet, to keep his armor from jiggling so much. Old stage trick, bardic inspiration.
Hype. in return, Cliff seems to be picking up what you're saying. And the enthusiasm of just learning small new things and whatnot flows through you, and have a guidance.
Hey, I'll
Cool, glad
take
we're all on
it.
the
There it
same page.
is. I love that.
How long
Bolstering
do
each
I
other.
have the guidance for?
Guidance will be for the next roll you
The
make.
very next roll you make? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
And you get to
Which-
add a d8 to any roll of your choice.
Okay. Can I get that stealth check? Plus 10 with Kara's pass without a trace.
Your bardic inspiration is a D6,
It's 8 right now.
D8 right now. That's very cool. Okay. Thank you for the plus 10.
Of course. Kara, what did you get?
I got a 31.
Okay.
McCree got a 20 total.
Mm-hmm. Cliff?
17.
17.
Like I said, thank you for the plus 10.
Newberry's looking pretty at a 25. Dirty 20 for Zelzion.
29.
Yes. 29. Excellent. As the rest of the group moves up towards you within the quiet, you begin to move forward, catch up with each other and Thevana. And then start hearing from the other room what sounds like metal hitting rock. Ting, ting, ting. Thevana.
Ivana's just gonna hold up her fingers to show too, because once Kara was there, I assume she kind of heard it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can go, you know.
Yeah.
I want to try and convey to the rest of the group kind of what we heard, what we think is going on ahead of us, but through gestures and whatnot.
Mhm.
I just do not have the brain capacity to do that right at this
Absolutely, no worries. You are able to convey a little bit of what's going on, that there's two entities within there that are arguing.
And definitely mouthing Wishstone and looking at Zelzion and Newberry.
Zelzion looks over and goes, your people make a wish. It moves here. It is a stone. And then you watch a thing flash through his eyes for a second, and he goes and mouths the word energy and looks kind of concerned.
Go after them?
Ivana's trying so hard not to talk. She'll just lean in really close to Kara and whisper, I can sneak up. Knock them out.
We can certainly try, but you lose the advantage if you get the better sneaky ability if you get more than 30 feet away from me. So
Can I-
together?
Can I peek around the wall and see if I see the person, just like really slyly?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go.
As you peek around the wall.
I'm going to get 60 feet. I want to get up to 60 feet from these guys. So I'm kind of sneaking behind Kara and Thevana, but not as close as they are.
I'm just chilling with the group wherever
Chillin'-
we go.
chillin'
I
in
go
the-
too.
chillin'.
Thevana,
Big
while you're
chillin'
checking
in
that,
the
Thevana's
middle.
gonna whisper again. She's right in Kara's ear. Or we send McCree and let him draw him back. He's an animal. He
Look
just
down at McCree.
run back.
Or look at down at McCree because he's no longer on your shoulders. What's his opinions on this? Because he's a smart boy now.
Hey.
And then run back to me. And
And kind of gets in like a ready pounce kind of thing.
Has Cliff used his bardic inspiration yet?
Yes.
Cool.
I used it on that 17.
Yeah.
sneak and bounce.
I'm gonna go up and like little sneaky dance with him really quick.
Yeah.
Give him bardic inspiration.
Cool.
Marvelous.
Love it.
As you begin to move, Thevana, you peek around the corner for a second looking as McCree starts to move forward. I need y'all to move over. To
Wait,
roll
I
20.
wasn't gonna send him if both of them were there. The whole point was, well, I might have, but I wanted to know if both of them were still there because that.
Yeah,
Either way.
it's kind of it's a little bit simultaneous of looking, seeing it, giving him the nod, and he's moving.
Okay.
You'll see. You'll see.
Okay. I peek around. It turns out there's 8 there, and I'm like, shoot, nope.
Have a total Han Solo in the Death Star moment of running around the corner and seeing a whole horde.
Right.
Ah!
So, from here within this rocky terrain, you notice a small figure, probably up to your calf. Dark, light-skinned, weird, pointy eyes. Has like a dagger on their person, and has like a black cloak that is always up and moving. It sort of shifts and billows at the bottom, speaking to an even smaller character that looks kind of hog-esque, but with green skin and a nice big mustache. However, and it has like a little pickaxe in its hand. However, it is the size of a mouse. You're looking at 2 very small figures as this
Savon?
happens.
Thevana's just gonna gesture so you can see the height of the first one, and then keep going down for the height of the second.
I would like to disguise myself into the.
You can't see them yet.
I
This
can't-
is just
okay.
Thevana looking around the
All right.
corner, and McCree's starting to move out.
Understood.
Yeah.
I'll wait on that then.
It's a little bit confusing from the map, but yeah, you're around the corner. Right now.
Understood. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
No worries. McCree is gonna move forward. Can I get a stealth check from McCree with advantage?
Advantage?
And pass without a trace, I believe.
As long as he's within 30 feet of me, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, buddy, that's so good. So that is a 30.
Excellent. Wow.
He is so sneaky.
So
So
sneaky.
sneaky.
Oh boy.
He moves up.
He stealthed back to the material plane, y'all.
There's like, he's in his own like Bond movie for a second, gets behind a rock, rolls over to another rock across the way.
Thevana just murmurs to Kara. Thevana murmurs to Kara, I don't think he got the plan that he was supposed to be seen.
and then gets over to an area and like gets up and around the rock, looks back at you, Thavana, and goes, and you watch this cute
Party
She didn't
tactician
understand
now.
You watch
anything he
this
was trying
cute
to
little
communicate before.
adolescent owl bear go and like try to get as much air in his little body.
Oh my
and
god,
goes,
it's so freaking cute.
steps out from the rock and goes,
That's so cute.
actually, can you roll me a performance check there, Kara, for McCree?
Let's go.
Okay.
I gotta
Has
know.
he used that bardic yet?
Not yet,
He
but he's
hasn't.
probably going to because question.
Yes.
His character sheet is still when he was very, very small. So his charisma is a -3 due to cuteness. Has that adjusted since he's grown?
I have
up.
it's moved up one.
It's moved
It's
up
moved up
one?
one, so
Yeah,
-2.
yes.
He's still adorable, okay?
His
We gush
his
over him all the
ASI
time.
Yeah, his ASI, he moved up 1 in charisma and then 1 in
Okay.
intelligence.
Well then,
Well, a lot
higher
more in
charisma
intelligence
than
because
I
it
on the
was
rotating
his
pictures
intelligence was a
is
3, now it's
not
a 0.
Yes, exactly.
Or now it's a 10 for a total of 0.
Right.
So, okay. So, alright. Performance.
Performance, please.
Okay.
Bardic,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an 11.
11.
Nice.
He goes,
He rolled a 9, y'all.
whoo! And like starts to hoot that turns into at the very end, turns into a and becomes a little bit more of a roar. At the very end.
intimidating boy.
And the two of them go, and it kind of goes, "Rah, rah, ah, ah." The two of them go, huh? And he goes, and moves back. He begins to back up away from these guys as they begin to move forward. I need everybody to roll initiative.
You
Heck
friggin'
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's do it.
Wow, amazing.
Wow,
7.
that is so bad.
Let's go in order, all right? 25 to 20.
Yo.
Yo, Kara.
I'll
Monk.
tell you what that total is in just a second. That's
You bet.
Let's go,
it's
Monk.
I'm guessing
17
I
plus
don't
8
get my
lots.
ready action.
20, 25. Kara.
Uh,
20 to 15.
Good talk, guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I should
Nice.
roll some things.
Do I get my ready action to grab one of them the minute they come around the corner?
You
Or
do,
no?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you want to wait that long, yeah.
Well, I rolled low.
Zalzion, by the way, is at a 20.
Nice.
That's cool. Fast
And
wizard.
okay, understood. So 15 to 10.
question real quick.
Yes.
Because it doesn't tell me on his sheet what his initiative is it just Dex or is it Dex plus proficiency for your initiative?
For initiative, it's just Dex.
Yep.
Just Dex. That's what I need to know.
Unless I think there are a couple things that can boost that, but
Yeah.
Nothing that McCree would naturally have.
yeah.
Because he rolled a 9.
Understood. Anybody within 15 to 10 though?
Yeah, sorry.
Nah? Okay. So 10 to 5, we have
9.
Hey! Ivana and then McCree. Okay.
GS, you said you were at 7.
You girls got a 7.
GS has a better Dex than me, which means she goes
Oh,
first.
Cliff is still in the bottom.
He likes being in the bottom though.
Unless
It's my
Newberry's
preferred place in
on-
initiative.
Newberry's at a 7 as well.
Wow.
Yes.
Newberry's
it's-
probably got but oh yeah, well, definitely better than Cliff. Cliff is still on the bottom.
Yep.
Our little bottom boy.
Whoa.
True.
Whoa.
It's true.
Whoa.
Just kept going down.
Cool. Very nice.
So what's the order there? GS,
It
Newberry?
goes Kara, Zelzion, then Thavana McCree, Newberry GS,
Okay.
Cliff. Yes?
Dope.
As these guys begin to move forward, you can hear the one in the hood go, "Get him!" It is time for better music for this. As Kara, it is your turn. Zelzion will be next.
Okay. Am I technically a little bit further back than what the map shows?
A little bit, but yeah.
Okay.
But you're also a monk.
Is Zelzion this
I am a
shadow portrait?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because there was a lot of art that needed to be done, and
Fair
I forgot
enough.
about Zelzion. So there you are.
Very fair. So, because where I'm currently sitting is at 35 feet, my movement is 40. I'd love to be able to do a shillelagh to get over there, before getting over there, but if I need to step of the wind to get over there,
Yeah.
do I need a step of the wind or like a dash to get over there? Like right in their face?
Dip, 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 dip. 40. So, and you have 30 movement.
From I have 40 movement, and where I'm currently sitting is 35 feet for me to get to here.
I see. I'll give it to you. You won't
Okay.
you won't need a step of the wind for that.
Okay.
I'll say you like pop off of one of the
Parkour!
parkour off one of the sides there.
Alright, cool. Then
I'll give
yeah.
it to you.
Bonus action shillelagh. Get over
Excellent.
there.
Boom.
And I'm a try and bonk the taller one on the head.
I love it.
Just
Cool.
bonk.
Gunk.
Like I'm not trying to kill him, I'm just trying to knock him out.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack, please.
Absolutely. That was a journey, and that's might not do it. That's 11 for the first attack.
11 does not hit.
Well, we go again.
Okay. Whoop! It like slides out of the way.
Even worse. Or not even. Is it even worse? 7 plus 5. Yeah.
7 plus 5, that's 12. It's not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it. Cool.
You watch this little guy dart out of the way and move out, and you basically are hitting on either side of this thing, trying to play whack-a-mole, and it moves. When your shillelagh hits the ground, it sort of puts a foot on your shillelagh for a second and looks at you like, nah. Anything else?
Nope. That's
Yeah.
action, bonus action, and movement.
Amazing.
Cool. Don't monk shit though.
Yeah, I got over there.
Zelzion's turn. He goes, reaches in to a pouch, gets some kind of powder, right? Puts it over the staff a little bit, and you watch the staff itself as he is mumbling an incantation, and then himself slowly begin to go invisible. And as he's going invisible, he goes, "Only if you need me," and is making himself invisible for a time.
Dick.
And is going to, you do hear him walk away from you. So he's not staying there. Great. At this point, it is the Darkling's turn. As it has its foot on your shillelagh there for a second, it goes... Can't hit me if you can't see me. And like blows something into your face. It's like a dust from around. It smells like coal almost. And it goes out in front of you, and it's going to cast darkness. Boom.
Aww.
Right there. And then excellent. Is going to move away. But you do hear before it moves, it's going, intruders! Intruders!
Great.
Lovely.
Naturally. Starts to move this
It's really good
way.
for us.
Do I have an attack of opportunity with disadvantage?
With disadvantage, you do.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Because you can feel the foot come off of your shillelagh as it
Cool.
moves.
That's not gonna do it.
Nah.
Nah, I rolled a 5
Swinging
again.
wildly. And it moves away. Excellent. In that case, you can hear feet start to come up and around the area as a few more darklings move into this space.
They can't see us because there's a big
Nope.
giant darkness.
Yep.
They're like, what are you talking about?
And they're looking at this little mouse-sized hog, and they're like, "What's going on?" Thevana, it is your turn. Then it will be McCree.
Ivana's gonna mutter, I need to get better at charades. No one understood the plan. Does Thevana see this one, the orange one down there, or no?
I think it's behind the rock at
Okay.
the moment. But you
Okay.
did see it cast darkness and leave.
Okay, well, I have 40 feet of movement. So what I'd like to do is I know kind of generally where Kara was.
Yes.
I want to plow through that, and if I hit into Kara and take Kara with me that last 5 feet, even better.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Go ahead and make your movement.
So it basically would get me there. Hi!
You move past her. There is a moment where Kara, you can feel her move, but you don't actually run into Kara.
Okay.
As
I'm
you
gonna
pass.
get as I pass through the darkness. It is. I am going to go ahead and go into a rage. Going,
Heck yeah.
probably actually more as she said, I need to get better at charades. And then just like to McCree because of their
Yep.
conversation the night before. And go ahead and go into a rage. And here we go. And facing the little mouse dude. Hi. I think we want the wish stones and also this to stop. So, and I'd like to pick him up and chuck him back through.
Oh! I love it so
As my
much.
first attack is to basically grapple and throw.
I love. Go ahead and make me a grapple check.
Okay.
This is gonna be just hilarious.
Oh, this poor baby. Natural 19 for a 25.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You just his little legs going.
And I don't know if it takes both my attacks to do it, but it's literally grapple and like it's a whoop in the same process, like back as far as I can throw him back through the darkness towards my group.
Through the darkness.
Oh yeah, like I'm trying to check him as far back as I can get him.
Can you roll me a d4, please?
4.
Whoa. Whoa.
Jesus.
I just
You
punted
grab
this
The
this
luck
guy.
is on your side all of a sudden.
You grab this guy and boop, 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 right in front of, it lands right in front of McCree.
As
I-
she's doing it, just McCree, sit on him, and like because she
love
knew
it.
McCree was the closest. And then I don't know if I still have my last action or not because I have 2. So
Give me just a
Got you.
second. Oh, poor
Good
guy.
man.
He lands with a thud. There is a bit of a like crack.
Ooh.
And he just
Ooh.
goes,
Sorry.
Oh. You do have your last one. Go ahead.
Okay. I just realized I used all my movement, so I'm there.
When you went into a rage, didn't you get
oh,
extra
that's
movement?
right. I get that. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So I get
So you
half
do
my
have some-
movement, so I have 20 more feet.
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, sure.
Deciding.
I know. It's
Mm-hmm.
Amanda Tactics knows she should go one place, but Theyvana trying to keep everybody in front of her would go a different one. So gonna move there and go, hi, we really don't want to kill you. We were trying to do this in a nice way. Sorry. And is just gonna try and bop it on the head with the flat of her blade to knock it out.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack.
I don't know why I think I'm rolling with advantage because I'm not.
No, you're not.
Natural 20.
Cool.
Guys, I have
Okay.
a finite set of skills.
I
you're
have a
very
particular
good
set
at
of
them.
skills.
Roll me some damage.
Don't
please.
worry, the nat one will come later.
Ha!
We already saw the nat one.
We
Uh,
know
it
you're
was
rolling
time.
high variance today, even unintentionally. so.
Exactly.
Okay, hang on, I got it. This is with the long sword, so D8. Oh, well, I didn't roll very well. Oh, do I roll it twice or I can't remember.
You either
You
roll,
roll
the
your
damage
die.
twice, or you roll the die and double it, and then
That.
add your stuff.
That.
What
So roll your normal damage, and then times it by 2, and then add whatever modifiers you need to.
6, and then hang on, I get something for raging. I don't get brutal critical yet. So that's 6, that's 8 damage.
Okay.
Trying to be non-lethal.
Yes. You kind of knock into the side of this hood. It definitely takes all of the hit that you have, but looks a little hardier than its friend and goes, and like all of these like serrated weird teeth go into a grin as you smack it upside the head. Seems amused.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Cool. As you say, go ahead and sit on him. McCree looks down at this guy. It is McCree's turn, and then it'll be Newberry.
Let's go, McCree.
Go McCree.
Got this, buddy.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
As an owlbear, he has a multi-attack, which is a beak and then a claw attack. Can he use one of those attacks instead of like a beak attack to like knock out, like just face hit and then grapple?
Headbutt instead.
Yeah, basically a headbutt and a grapple check to sit on him.
Yeah, that'll be his
I love
two attacks to do so. But yes.
Okay. So let's do that beak attack. Not great, bud. 12.
12 on this guy.
On the guy right in front of him, the little
Yeah,
guy.
12 just hits.
Okay. So that's a
Punk.
D4 plus 3. That's 7. And he's not trying to kill him, of course.
Yeah, 7 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay, this knocks this guy out.
He's He's still gonna sit on him. That's what he
Perfect.
was told.
He was told to do that. Just for my sake, not necessarily dead, but I'm going to mark it so I know that it is no longer in play. From here, he just kind of goes, "A bread!"
Good job, buddy.
From this moment, it is Newberry's turn, who kind of looks at Cliff and GS for a second and goes, "I don't know if it's like this on your plane, but this is some good fun," and moves around the corner. And is going to see guy on the ground. And I mean, that's a lot of movement. Do you have that movement? Whoa! Friends. That's 60? 60. Okay, I love it. He's gonna move right to there. Newberry sidles up near you, Thavana, and they go, "In the name of the Sealy Court, you need to move!" And just the flame and that little flame from their earring flares a little bit. And they put on this fearsome presence.
Cool.
Interesting.
I need anybody within, within 60 feet of Newberry.
Oh, am I within 60 feet of him?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah, I think everyone is.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Just-
exactly 60
yeah.
feet away from Newberry.
Yep. So everybody needs to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Is this a fear
Amazing.
effect, or because I don't
This
think
is
I
a
can be
fear
charmed.
effect.
I don't think I can be charmed or made afraid while I'm raging.
Check
This
it.
is my best
but I
saving
think you're
throw. I
right.
just rolled like
Ooh.
crap.
I can't remember where that is. I
It's a
know it's there. I know
fail.
it exists. Hang on.
That's a fail. And
Oh yeah, mindless rage. You can't be charmed or frightened while raging. It's one of those interesting things where
Excellent.
if you were charmed or frightened beforehand, but you go to the rage, it negates it. But then the minute you come out of the rage, technically speaking, it comes back. And you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh."
this whereas it looks like, especially the darklings in front of you sort of cower in fear as they are frightened, it sort of invigorates you, Thavana, a little bit to finally hear Newberry
Hey.
put forth a bit of a presence.
Nice.
How did everybody else roll as you hear this?
I can't see anything through that darkness, but that's a kind of scary little voice, and I feel like fire coming from over there all of a sudden. I'm like, damn, what the hell is going on? And I'm afraid.
Okay.
I rolled a 18. McCree, on the other hand, is very much afraid because he
Ooh.
rolled a total of 5.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, boo boo.
Ooh. 18 will save though.
Okay.
So you are set.
McCree and I are doing that thing like Scooby Shaggy. Whew. I'm up in his arms.
Yes.
How'd you do, Cliff?
I assume a 12 will not succeed.
12 does not succeed.
I'm frightened
So
then as
you
well.
are also frightened. I would love, so at the end of your turns, you guys can try and throw this frightened business off of your person again. They are cool. Yeah, they are going to take out the short sword that they have, and the leaves around it have like changed colors to match their demeanor, and they just go, if you don't flee now, it will be your demise, and is holding an action.
Let's go, Newberry.
With this in mind, GS, you're hearing this from around the corner. There's darkness there. It is your turn, and then Cliff, you will be next.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. So when I'm afraid of what's going on over there with Newberry, I cannot get closer to them, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Would I be able to move, like, here? Just straight down?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming that this is like a rock. Could I
It
climb
is.
it and try and get high?
I mean, it's pretty tall, but you could try, as this is sort of a stalagmite situation.
Pretty dexterous. I've got a
Okay.
tail to help me, and I mean, I won the acrobatics challenge at
true.
the Festival of the Sun.
It's true.
So yeah, I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna try and scale it.
Let's go at acrobatics check, please.
Okay. Acrobatics doesn't suck. But it might suck today for a total of 9.
You get only part way up this.
Cool. Whoa. Cool. Can I bonus action dash to keep going?
You can.
Okay, do I need to
I
roll
will
again
say-
or
I will say, with all of your like focus now, you're having to take more time to focus
Mhm.
and move. You can get up towards the top.
Great. Now that I can see what's going on over there, over the darkness, I'm like, shit. Okay, cool. And this guy I'm going
Yes.
to target. And I'm going to cast Firebolt aiming for their feet. Like,
Cool.
just in front of their feet.
Okay. Go ahead and
Warning
roll an
shot.
attack. It's a spell attack.
It's a
correct?
roll to hit, yeah.
Go ahead.
That is 17.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Now I'm not going for them.
I
I'm going
know,
for the
I
area
know.
in
Roll
front
damage.
of them, so okay. That would be 9 fire?
9.
Nice.
You
Cool.
definitely light up the area right there. It gets real hot, and their feet kind of go. It
Cool.
seems very warm to them.
Excellent. That will be my turn.
Cool. Cliff! It all you, man.
Sure thing. First things first.
Amaryllis.
Bonus action. Sanctuary on myself because I'm the only one within range. Sanctuary on myself.
Let's do it.
And then for my action. That darkness cuts off like every bit of my sight, so I can't see anything.
Yeah, you'd have to move.
You did see Thavana just go plowing through it.
Running through it, yeah.
True, but all the spells that I would want to buff you guys with require sight to get you
Oh,
guys.
got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Pass turn. No action.
Just that sanctuary upon yourself.
Sanctuary upon myself and pass. Can't do anything.
You
now.
watch as you cast sanctuary, you can't see past that darkness. McCree is sitting on this guy, and he just goes, "Rat-tat! Hey!" and like points down at the dude that's unconscious underneath him. At you, Cliff. Like, check it out.
Aw, they're doing a little friendly communicate.
Yeah. Kara, what's up?
Just a small point of order. At the end of both of their turns, don't they get to save?
I was about
against-
to get to that. Yes.
Oh, cool,
You
Just
guys
as a reminder.
can make that wisdom save to try and not be frightened of our friend Newberry.
Nope,
18?
terrified.
18 will do it.
Cool. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
So a little scared there, GS.
Mm-hmm.
Cliff, as you finish, from around the corner, we see two more of these little small hog guys come around the corner. They see you, and the pink darkling looks back and goes, "Go give warning." The green guy is going to begin to move off and away.
No.
Our blue guy's not as smart and goes, "Huh? What did you say?" and comes right up to the guy.
Great.
And is in the fray. They're gonna move forward. Cool. They're gonna move forward and move towards GS. This is gonna be hilarious.
Nice.
This tiny little creature comes up and goes, "Knock it off!" Ugh, and takes this like pickaxe that it has, its size pickaxe, and tries to go for your foot, Thavana.
Size of a child's pickaxe.
Uh-huh.
Still gonna hurt.
Oh, absolutely.
That's gonna be 19 to hit.
That just hits. Wait. Sure, let's go. It would still hit if I can't remember if I get a bonus to my rage with my rage that didn't get added.
Cool. Awesome. You take 4 points of piercing damage,
Half to 2.
half to 2, and then it
Ow!
picks up and tries to do it again. 15 to hit.
No.
Okay. You move your foot out of the way this time.
Hey!
We're working here.
Want to have a conversation.
That's as you look at this guy, there's something right behind its head, and it sort of, as it moves the pickaxe down, you can see floating kind of above it is a little light that seems to just trail around it, as if invisibly tethered to its person.
Did I notice that on the other one that I threw?
Uh-huh. Yeah. It like was sitting kind of on its back or on its shoulder as you tossed it. That is the Briganock's turn. We watched the camera kind of moves, slides back into the darkness where we can see Kara. Kara, it is your turn, then it will be Zelzion.
I want to get out of this darkness, so I have no idea where it ends, so Kara's just gonna move forward
Uh-huh.
and see how far she gets out of it and goes,
Yes.
all right. Looks around, tries to see the guys she attempted to hit, doesn't see them.
Mm-hmm.
And sees everything else. 20, I'm gonna come over here. Yoink. And, I'm gonna smack him.
Smack him.
That's much better.
You weren't frightened, were you?
No, I was not.
Correct. Okay.
That is 23.
Hell
23
yeah,
is
it is.
definitely gonna hit.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
That's gonna be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack is a 16.
16 will hit.
Yeah. Take another 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And how are they looking? And I'm going for the Darkling.
Yes, the Darkling looks like it's taking a few hits. You can see the hits. Things immediately like bruise and swell from the shillelagh. But they're showing wear and tear.
Okay, can they make a Constitution saving throw DC of 15, as one of those hits is going to be a stunning strike?
Con save.
Cool. Stun
Or
'em.
that first, yeah, one of those hits is a stunning strike.
Stun him.
That's a 19.
Damn.
Okay, they save. Flurry of blows, please.
All right, let's do it.
Pop, pop! That's not gonna do it, because that's a 4 on the die. Second pop, that's a natural 18 on the dice, plus
Yes!
lots.
There it is.
That's it.
There it is, and then that is, I believe it's a D6 now for my damage die for an unarmed strike.
Ooh, let's go.
That's 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And make that oh, I'm sorry. Open hand technique.
Mm.
Dexterity saving throw, DC 15.
Dex save. 6.
They are prone, baby.
Prone.
Yeah.
We watch Kara come out of the darkness, move between Newberry and Thavana. Slide forward, smack. It sort of looks over at you. You
Arr.
dig down the shillelagh into the ground, feign one kick, and the other kick goes straight into their center, pushing them down onto the ground. Excellent. They are looking bloodied.
All right.
Dope.
I'd recommend you stay there. If you know what's best for you. And
Excellent.
that'll be my turn.
All right. From somewhere within the area, you can hear murmuring, and all of a sudden, the spell drops on the darkness, and you hear that Darkling go, "Hey!" as Zalzion casts a dispel magic within the area.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and he's still invisible.
Wizards, man.
He's still invisible.
Nice.
Everyone needs a wizard in their party.
Greater, baby. Greater.
Wow.
But I'm debating for next campus between
Oh, I
that
love-
druid and
I
warlock.
love wizards. They're so much fun. Okay. Speaking of which, still within its their invisibility spell, they're going to move somewhere along the map. Excellent. It is the Darkling's turns.
Good Darklings.
A Darkling.
Get a bunch of nat ones.
Okay. Marvelous. This guy is gonna come around the side, getting ticked that someone took his thing away.
Aw, did someone take your toy away?
Yeah! Oh, no, wait. It is so scared of Newberry. Never mind. One,
Terrified.
Everyone's scared of Newberry.
right? isn't gonna move, but is going. The yellow's gonna try and hit Savannah.
Yep.
That's gonna be boop 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 boop. 16 to hit.
Nope.
How about an 18?
That just hits.
Okay.
Damn.
Sweet.
Still
They
have some
take
burn
this
points.
like almost obsidian bladed looking dagger that they have and deal it's not with advantage, okay, and deal 5 points of piercing damage to you.
Half to 2.
Half to 2.
Okay. One temporary hit point left, guys.
All right.
The darkling on the ground goes
Hey.
and is going to take the dagger, even laying on the ground, so it will be a disadvantage, and is going to try and move it around to get Kara in the foot. Let's
Come
go.
at me, bro.
They're so tiny.
That's going to be 23 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit. That was with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
7 points of piercing damage. There is no advantage on that, so
I thought
that
we'd
is-
had a plan worked out, Shauna, where you would just roll a bunch of natural ones for these
no,
dark ones.
no. Sorry, that's not gonna
What
happen.
do you mean that wasn't the plan?
It is this Darkling moves a bit of the time, sees Newberry, and makes kind of eye contact with them, and starts to move like they are running off. With that, this guy making a small little gash on you, Thavana. It is your turn. McCree will be next.
Get it, get it, get
Okay.
it, get it.
Can I still see the guy who took off running?
Yes. You can barely see him from where you're at.
Okay. She's gonna feel bad about this, but she's gonna do it. All right, then I'm going to move,
Yeah.
and I know that this is gonna cost attacks of opportunity, but I should be able to get right to the edge of the map with my movement because I have
Yes.
40 feet of movement. I'm gonna move all the way there. And go ahead and make those attacks if you want to.
Yes, I will.
Damn, just baiting a bunch of attacks of opportunity.
The Darkling with yellow misses. The Breganok with his little pickaxe, 16, misses.
Nope.
And jeez, Pink is killing it, man. That's 23.
Yep.
Rolled a 18 and a 17.
Dang,
Nice.
man.
That one loves to go.
Small but mighty, these annoying little things.
True.
8
What's up with
piercing
that?
damage.
4.
Down to 4.
Okay, cool. It's just like a little
Yeah.
prick. As she's sheathing the sword and she's pulling out her bow, which she almost never uses other than to just
Uh-huh.
hunt, and is going to fire after the one running away.
I love it.
She heard what we
Uh,
said.
Will you make me an attack +1?
+1. I don't get the bonus of longbow.
Well, no, a +1 on top of whatever you have as your longbow.
Oh, so okay, so it's +6 then.
Correct.
Okay.
Just to attack.
So bad. 9. That's my first attack.
Ooh, 9's not gonna hit.
Okay. Natural 1.
Oh.
How many of you rolled? Wow. Okay.
How many natural ones
3.
and natural 20s in one session?
2 nat 20s, 3 nat 1s.
Wow.
Jeez.
That just means your third natural 20 is coming up real soon.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
well,
what
we
that
could have
means.
used it right now. So
yeah, it's true. It's true.
hang on, let me see if I have anything.
But you had
in
to get
my
the next
bonus
natural one
action.
before you can get
You
another
take
natural 20.
the arrow, knock it into the bow and pull and fire. And remember, you haven't used this really since you got it fletched. The Fletcher within Ziane, I believe,
It's been a while.
had
been a while.
fixed the bow. And you can feel how fortified the bow is now with the wood that you wanted and everything. You're just not used to using it yet. As you let another one go and it just goes wide.
Yeah. She'll call out. Stop him! Stop him! Sorry, it's been a while. McCree, we need to go hunting.
Brett is what you hear as it is McCree's turn.
Yeah.
Newberry will be
And
next.
she will use the bonus action to grab a hold of her shield again and swap out the weapons. I mean,
Mhm.
I know that's not a bonus action, but I don't have
Sure.
anything else.
Yeah.
Our boy is no longer frightened.
Yeah.
Were you
But-
frightened of Thevana? Were you frightened of?
I didn't even have to roll because I can't be frightened as
That's
a
right. That's right. Sorry.
when I'm raging.
Good on you. Making sure.
I mean, I can if you want, but it won't
Yeah,
matter.
Okay. He's gonna run down because he heard Thevana say stop him.
Yeah.
Gonna run down to here.
Uh-huh. Whoosh.
Whoosh. I believe that was right there.
Yep.
And
Big
he's
ol'
gonna
Pause.
big ol' pause. And then he is going to dash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. So there's 10. Yeah, he'll get to there with his movement, incurring a attack of opportunity from Orange.
Okay. Misses.
Cool.
Natural 2.
Sweet. So he's gonna move all the way down and get right behind Thevon, and that's as far as he can get with his movement.
Marvelous.
Does he want to try and shoot the bow? Because I'm game to see what would happen.
He used his action to get there.
Aw.
Yeah. That
It'd be funny as hell,
is
and I'd be
hilarious.
here for it. So next round.
next time. Cool. It is.
I just want him on her
Newberry's
shoulders,
turn.
just
Excellent. Okay. Newberry's going to move. Seeing Kara right there, it's going to move to there. And is going to take the sword and make 2 attacks. One at this Darkling and the other at the Briganock. It hits the Darkling. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Nope, that's the wrong die. Shana. What are you doing?
Try again.
Okay. 10 points of slashing damage to our Darkling, which is yellow. Heck yeah. Immediately making this thing bloodied. And then, as it starts to slice through, there's 6 more points of fire damage that happen. Leaving this thing barely hanging on. They look at it and go, "We were warned," and turns around towards the Briganock. It's a natural 18 on the dice, so that's gonna be good. 6 points of damage to blue Briganock here. Hey! And 3 more points of fire. This fire just and that guy falls.
Nice.
Poor guy just came in going, "What's going on?"
Yeah, exactly.
Is he unconscious or dead?
It looked like there was slashing damage that happened there. And
Cool.
fire damage that happened there. I'll let you decide what you think it is, and then you can check later.
Okay.
As this moves down, GS, from the top, you watch this little guy fall. The sword go next to Newberry's side. It is your turn. Cliff, you're on deck.
Still kind of afraid of what I'm seeing, but also kind of inspired. I look at all of this flaming attack going on coming from Newberry, and I'm like, yeah, this reminds me of a song I know. And my hands are going to start to crackle with ice and freeze up. And my eyes are going to zoom over to Orange Guy down here.
Mm-hmm.
And using my steady aim ability from my rogue, I am going to... Oh no, that one is 60 feet. I was wrong. It doesn't start crackling with ice. It crackles with fire. So it's just,
okay.
We're both gonna do fire.
I love it.
I was thinking it was wrong. Other way around. The 120 feet one is firebolt, not ray of
Got
frost.
it.
My bad. So yeah, my
That's why I
hands are
brought
also
the-
gonna flame up.
the range measurement out there.
Yeah, I got
for a
that
second.
switch wrong.
Yeah, no worries.
So we're both just gonna be spewing fire.
Whoosh.
Looking over at the orange guy, and so steady aim means I get advantage on this because I have not moved since the beginning of this turn, and I will not be able to move after I use this steady aim.
Okay.
Sweet. So that is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Gonna hit. Yes,
21.
yes.
Yep. Excellent. And because I had advantage, I also get to use sneak attack.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. So
I love it.
the fire damage. Oh no. I rolled my d8s because I had those prepared because I thought that I was doing Ray of Frost.
Roll the
When you roll my
appropriate damage.
10s.
Roll the appropriate damage.
There we go. That's better. 14 fire damage,
Oh, baby.
and then 8 sneak attack
Nice.
on orange guy.
And then 8.
Yes.
Amazing. You, McCree and Thavana blocking the exit, sort of McCree sort of, I wouldn't necessarily call it growling, but chittering at this darkling. It's looking at the two of them as from behind, all the way across the field, we see this small little light go. It hits into the butt of this creature, boop, and it just goes ah, and slips and falls, knocks its head. It's unconscious.
Nice.
Woohoo! That's my turn.
Okay.
Beautiful turn. Save against the.
Save it. There you go.
Save it.
Yeah, save it.
Wisdom save, please.
Come on, save. That's cocked, but it's cocked right close between a 14
Nope.
and a natural 20. I'm like, God, you're killing me. And I rolled a 5, so no.
Ah!
Oh well.
That's
Life.
good.
That's life.
That's life. Perfect.
Yeah.
Cliff, it is your turn.
Easiest peasiest thing I've ever done.
Okay, let's go.
Gonna move myself. Whoops, I'm on the measure mode, not move mode.
I've done that.
Gonna move myself there.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the run up, getting the sash ready. All of the clerical words start to flow.
Mhm.
And as I do, I extend the hand out, and finishing with the words, brothers, I need your help, and I'm gonna conjure the guardians, Cain and Abel, into this space, and then this space, and then this space, and you can figure out the last one from there, but it's a large creature, so yeah. But right next to Newberry and Kara, basically.
Okay, let me grab our friend here. Come on, you want to be on the thing. Whoa.
Love Cain and Abel.
Yeah. Like
There
that?
they are. Perfect. Make them one size smaller if you can.
One size smaller.
They're not that
Only
big.
Large
I wish they were, but they're
creatures.
not that big.
There we go.
I mean, they should be. They're pretty big in my book.
Perfect.
Like that?
Yep, that's awesome.
Nice.
That's exactly where I want them.
Excelente.
And then
Perfect.
that is my turn.
Okay. Amazing. There is no Briganock to have its turn, so it moves back up to Kara. As these two, it almost sounds like an energy forming and coalescing, and then becomes more metal sounding at the very end, as they stand back to back with each other. It is your turn, Kara.
Okay.
Let's go,
Based
Kara.
on the dead question mark, Briganock.
Correct. Yes.
I'm gonna look at Newberry and go, "Are we permitted?" And pointedly look down at the Briganock, trying to get an assertion of, are we allowed to be lethal or no?
He looks at you. They look at you and just kind of give you an assertive nod, like, go ahead.
Cracks my neck and attacks.
Bam.
Nice.
On Darkling. Pink Darkling.
Pink Darkling, are they still prone?
Pink Darkling is still prone.
Yeah! That is going to be 18.
18 will hit.
Alright.
Roll some damage. I love it.
That is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and we're gonna go again. If they're still up.
Let's check. They are still up.
Alright. Nope. Miss.
Miss.
That is a hard miss. That was a 1 and a 4, guys.
Mm.
Rough.
Damn.
Correct. It is looking rough. But you knock into it once, and then it kind of rolls to the side for a second.
Flurry
Okay.
of blows. I'm over you, man. You got me in my left shoe, man.
Flurry of
And they're
blows.
new.
They are new.
Alright. That's much better with a natural 20!
There it is.
There we go. That makes up for the missing of the first hit.
That does. So that is going to be... Scroll, please. That is going to be, 7 points of bludgeoning damage
Uh-huh.
total. And then, once again... that's a hit.
I'm gonna say this. With 7 points of damage, you take this first hit, knock this one out, flurry of blows, just smack into this first guy. I will give you the movement to come around and try and get yellow. You got
Ooh.
that
Do it.
natural 20, so go
Do
ahead.
it.
Do
Get
it.
Okay.
out of here.
Let me come over here then. Let me re-roll that because I rolled that with advantage thinking it was my next attack of
Uh-huh.
a definite hit. So let me re-roll that.
You sort of roll shoulders with Newberry as you move around.
Hold please.
What?
No way. No.
What are you sending us?
Where's the chat? There it is.
Mm.
That would be another natural 20!
Are
Hey!
you shitting me?
Look at
That's
Put this
that!
in the chat!
Look at that!
Let's go!
Let's
Whoa!
go.
That's so
Two natural
cool.
20s in a row.
Yep.
So cool.
So that will be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
So as you
Amazing.
hit into the darkling you were facing off against, switch and roll shoulders. I will even say like a full-on barrel roll where Newberry sort of bends over so you can roll off their back. Will you please take over narration?
Oh, hell yeah! Alright. So with that, it's almost like we like practice this. It's so smooth. Like I move over, roll over, and as I'm rolling, just a high kick straight to the dome, right into the ground.
Boom!
Yes.
Boom!
That's so cool.
It falls to the ground, and you guys are considered out of combat at the moment.
Cool.
Do I still see the one running back
Yep.
for friends?
It has made its way down and out and into a tunnel.
No.
Okay, Thavana's gonna just call back. Yeah, no. Yep, she's gonna call back. Look for the wish stones and hold out her arm to McCree. And if he joins her, pop him on his shoulder, on her shoulders. And she's taking off after to try and. She's not gonna try and rush in anywhere, but she wants to make sure she can keep a beat on where this thing is going.
Perfect. Will you please roll me a survival check? And I want everybody else to roll me investigation checks.
16.
16.
Investigation?
Yes.
That's an 8.
8?
11.
11. GS, will you roll me a d6, please?
Oh, wow. Okay. 5?
After GS finds one of the stones on one of the unconscious Briganok, and you have an idea of what you're looking for, the three of you and Newberry are able to look around and find 4 more, equaling a total of 5 of these wish stones.
Nice.
I'm gonna call out while we're looking for the wish stones too. For our wizard friend whose name I'm blanking on for some reason.
Zelzion.
Zelzion
Yeah.
to coast is clear for now.
Marvelous.
If you want to pop back out.
They show up next to you, or close by, and are able to see that you guys have been gathering wish stones, and say, Good. Newberry wasn't wrong. You are definitely formidable. These, though. There's a lot of potential. A lot of just pure arcana within a wish. These are the wishes of somebody upon your plane. They're supposed to be taken and made right. But if it's just untapped potential, I suppose it could be used for nefarious reasons as well. Zelzion looks over the darklings that are still in this room, checking them, and goes, Karajan's toe. There's no papers upon them. It was worth a shot. Meanwhile, through the tunnels, Devana, what did you roll for your survival check?
7.
Okay. You're able to follow one of these tunnels. It's like crawling air duct style through these tunnels, but you can fit through them. As you move through, McCree is behind you going, and is trying to sniff out where this Briganock has gone.
Good job,
You're
buddy.
able to follow the trail for quite some time until the main tunnel that you're in keeps going forward, but there is a small little offshoot that is much tinier that you look through and can see something scurry away and up.
All right. I look at McCree. Look back. Go get mommy.
Right?
And I'm
also-
going to. Can I tell if the main tunnel opens up anytime soon?
From where it's at, the tunnel seems to, it's been doing this, going up a little bit in slope and then going down and then going up. So it's difficult to tell right here, but it looks like it's going to move up again a ways in front of you.
And the tunnel that's off to the side that I saw the scurrying, that one, there's no way I can fit in.
It's like the side, you could probably start to squeeze your hand in,
Okay.
but it's small. And it looks like it's been made recently.
This tunnel goes to the same location. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Okay.
And I will scratch into the wall with my dagger or something. Devana, like probably just a TH, and point the arrow.
Yes.
And just a frowny face, and the arrow points towards the little hole.
Okay, excellent.
I don't know why she thinks that's gonna work any better than her attempt at charades, but sure.
Who knows?
And she's gonna keep moving forward.
Marvelous. McCree's gonna go back to try and grab the rest of you. Cliff.
While all this other shenanigans is happening, such as finding the wish stones and the navigating these small tunnels and all that good stuff, Cliff is gonna leave the guardians up for as long as they or as long as we're in this room. But when we leave, he'll drop them, and he'll make his way over to the tiny boar figure, not one of the darklings, but the other one. And when doing that, reach down with his left hand and concentrate on that curse of withering to pull in the recently deceased.
Wow.
You touch a hold of this with that hand. Your curse of withering wilted over as looking like a flower upon your arm. You touch it. Can you roll me? Can you roll me a d6, please?
1.
Okay. You begin to pull, and there's this energy that comes from it into your fingertips. It feels weird. The curse itself begins to slowly start to move up into a bloomed state. You have 4 hit points that are stored within your curse right now.
Wow.
I
This is getting dark in a really cool way.
I'm
need to
here
find a
for
good place
it.
to keep these.
When the player is a goth and is like, that's amazing. Good,
Yeah.
Cliff?
Cool. I was
Okay.
just finding a place to mark the HP on my
Absolutely.
character sheet that I have stored.
Yes. And place it within
In
notes
caps
or
lock,
whatever
4
you need.
stored currently,
Yes.
so I remember.
Excellent. McCree comes out, kind of hoots at you lot to follow. And you begin to move these tunnels as well.
Are we still pass without a trace?
I still have concentration, yes.
Cool.
Hell
You didn't lose
yeah.
it at all?
Nope, I rolled for it after the fact because I was like, oh
Okay.
yeah, that's a thing. Let me
Yeah.
see. Oh, I succeed.
Sweet. So as long as we're still with Kara, or like within 60 feet of Kara, we got it.
30.
Mm-hmm.
30. Okay, cool.
You move forward. Thavana, as you move forward, the tunnel does begin to slowly have an incline grade that comes up and comes up and comes up until there is some form of light coming from the top. It looks like an exit.
I want to move up to that and listen and maybe peek over, just trying to see where this leads.
As you look up, a bunch of thatching that is covering the area moves up as the top of your head moves forward, and before you, you can see quite a ways away the Standing Stone and a chaotic mess of people and spells and everything moving at once as there's a darkness and a storm brewing above the Standing Stone. And that
No,
is where we're gonna end for
no,
the
it's
session.
not. It's not.
It
It's
is.
all looking like the Southland and
Ugh.
Rings of Power right now, you
Right.
guys.
Oh, this isn't look good, y'all.
So,
Bonsai!
Leroy
Leroy
Jenkins!
Fun. So I get to be the
Jenkins,
Leroy
let's
Jenkins
go.
on this one. I rolled to
I
see if
love-
she would do it. I was like,
I-
no, she's
I
focused
love
on
this
taking-
beautiful
I
moment
haven't
of
used
just
any
seeing
of my spell
Thavana's
slots.
head look up, see all of this, and her just going, what? As it just like closes in on her face. Geeks, thank you so much for joining us for this session of the Illuminated Outcasts here on Supporting Roles. And until next time, stay mythic out there, geeks. Bye.